Hello, welcome to our Term 4, Class 8, practicing video number 4. First, I'd like to say congratulations to all the performers. You are amazing in the concert. Well done, everyone. Now we're going to move to new lessons. So in this video, I'm going to talk you through all the techniques that we have been covered in the first book, the first technique book, the primer level. Okay, there are a few articulations that we covered. We're going to go through one at a time. And the new homeworks, I have been giving out some music sheets to individuals. If you haven't completed the assessment, you're still going to work on the assessment pieces mainly. For those ones that who passed the assessment, this video will be mainly for you because you can go through all the technique requirements and then have a little bit of try on your new piece and ready to move up to the next level. Okay, now let's start. Now first we're going to talk about stepping fingers. So stepping finger is the first articulations that we have covered. The notes, we played it separately. Every note we play, we're going to let our hands up. Okay, so we're going to use a piece as an example. So let's have a look at which song that we can play. Okay, let's look at the 26 page. Let me see. Right, page 26 in outer space. Okay, so this one we can see it has a long slur, has an eighth note, but let's talk about the stepping finger. So don't worry about the long slurs. Stepping finger is you place your hands on the key. When you get ready to play, lift it up and press down. One key at a time, and then lift it up and press another key down. So every time you play a key, you lift your hands up. This is called the stepping finger, like you stamping on the floor. Okay, so I will use the in outer space, this piece, to explain or to demonstrate the stepping fingers. So I want you to try after me. Alright, stepping fingers up and press down. Lift it up. One finger at a time. Up, 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 up. Okay, so that's called the stepping fingers. The key thing, the key movement is to keep one finger down, the finger that you are using, keep it down, and the other fingers are lifting up. Okay, so it's look like this. One finger down, four finger up. Okay, if we go like this, it's really hard to see which finger you're playing. Okay, and the other fingers are not in a good position. So if you use number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 gonna be up. Number 2, 1, 3, 4, 5 gonna be up, and so on. So just keeping one finger down, four finger up. And every time you lift your hands, drop it down with your first knuckles pointing out and your wrist keeping it nice and straight. Okay, now I'm gonna try the left hand. So I probably start from here so you can see my hands. As you can see, the black keys are quite narrow and slippery. Okay, sometimes our fingers slip down from the keys, so that require more steady fingers. So keep your hands very steady and don't rush it. Every time, check your hands, your wrist, and your fingers. Okay, that's stepping fingers. Now in AutoSpace, you can use it for your stepping finger exercises. And now we're moving to walking finger. Walking finger is to not lifting your hands up, but instead you're lifting up your fingers. Okay, so the knuckles this time is lifting the fingers up and down. Okay, because walking fingers, the notes we play connectly, that means that there are more notes that we're gonna connect them. So the transfer between each note, okay, we're gonna do one finger down, still forefinger up, and then swap with the finger that you wanted, and swap, and swap. Every time you lift your finger high and swap, up, swap, up, swap, up, swap, up, swap. Right, the key thing is lift each fingers high and then keep one finger down to swap. Okay, if you left your hands up, that's not walking fingers. So let's try the page 30, the snake charmer. So first one, I'm gonna try the number 1. It's a 3-bar phrase. Then we need to move to the next positions, doing exactly the same pattern, using the same finger. Okay, so now let's start the number 1. Up, 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 and D position. Up, 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 now E position. Follow this patterns, you're just working on your white keys. Okay, now the second one is doing the opposite patterns, still working the same, walking fingers and move up on the whiteboard on the white keys. Okay, I'm gonna try the second one. Okay, so these 2 pieces, we are using walking fingers. Now the next technique, we're talking about stepping fingers. We will use the page 24 bouncing balls as example. Stepping fingers, staccato, jumping fingers, touch and push, 2 actions. Okay, the key thing is the touch. When you touch the key, try not to lift it up when you press down. So we don't want touch and up and press. Okay, we want to touch and directly push down. Touch, push, touch, push, touch, push, touch, push, touch, push. So it's not like touch and then click, touch and then click. So that's a long demonstration. Okay, now I'm gonna try the bouncing balls very slow. And the other thing is, I talk about this in the class, everyone have to say the 2 words, touch and push, when you practice. Okay, let's get ready. Touch, push, 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 touch, push. Second line. Touch, push, touch, push, touch, dry throat today, so I can't speak very loud. But for you, I want you to say very loud when you do it. Very slow and very clear. That's the key thing. It doesn't really matter if you play the whole song or not. Even you just play repeating 4 notes. If you get the correct actions, that's what we wanted. Okay? Now this is the staccato jumping fingers. Now the next one we'll talk about phrasings. Now the page 28 has 2 exercises. Okay, and we all tried this one in the class. Now I'm gonna try the second one, phrasing 3s. Phrase means a group of notes that is linked or connected through a slur. Slur is a curved line that connects a group of notes. For the phrase, it's slightly different from walking finger. That's because the last note of the phrase we need to play quieter, softer, lighter, and shorter. Okay, it's all about the last note. So when we play the phrase, make sure you are clearly know which note is the last note of this phrase, because you're gonna play quieter, softer, shorter, and lighter. Yes. And the other thing is, after you play the last note, lift your hands up. Okay. Phrase is like when we do writing or reading, there are punctuations. Okay, that make a pause when you read or write. So that group of notes is a small phrase. So lifting hands, which we can show people that we're taking a break, we're having a pause, okay, or the music breath, we need to breathe. All right. Okay, now I'm gonna try to show you the phrasing 3s. You can watch the video first and then try it on your own. Okay, right. In this one, again, you're gonna use the same pattern and move up on the white keys. Okay, now the homework's on page 28. We're still gonna do the phrasing 2s and phrasing 3s for this week. Now the last one, I think it's the last one, is about turning cartwheels, the crossing hand technique. Okay, when we play the piano, our left hands is not always play on the left side. Sometimes they do need to cross over to play some higher pitch. So when we're crossing hands, make sure your hands move smoothly, okay, and on time. So when we cross our hands, there's no pause or rest for us to do. So we have to move it in time or on time, and we have to move it smoothly. Okay, and right hands also can cross over left hands. The exercise on the page 29, we got 2 exercises. We're still gonna go through them this week. Okay, so I'm gonna try the first one, turning cartwheel. Remember to use curved fingers. Okay, that's number 1, and number 2 is including the going backwards. So when you're going down, your left hands have to come back from the right to the left and still landed on the same position where you start. Okay, for example, if I start from a C position, C, E, G, C, E, G, C, right hand carry on, left hand's coming back to G, E, C. So make sure your left hand is coming back to where you start, and then move to D position. Okay, now that's all for finger techniques. Is that 4? Stepping fingers, walking fingers, jumping fingers, slur, the phrasings, and crossing hands. Okay, 5 techniques that we're covering during this book. So that's our main focus for most of students, and then you can work on your own pieces. If you have any questions, you're welcome to leave a comment or send a WeChat message, then I can help you. Okay, happy practicing. See you next week.